Going live. All right. We're just live. We're not even going to bother playing around. We're going live. Hi, everybody. Give me a minute to hop over to the X and let everyone know we're live. Can't even type right now. Zachary, you're back. Just got off work. How am I doing? I am doing well. How's the audio sound since I switched to, I have like a regular like directional mic. It's YouTube or USB. I've got that hooked up. I know that when the AC kicks on, I think it gets a little fuzzy, but I just want to know, does it sound pretty good otherwise? I'm just getting ready to tweet it out so everybody can come and hang out. Boom. There we go. Tweeted it out. So, but hopefully the audio is good, and hopefully it's not peaking or clipping too loud. I'm currently in the process of uploading the channel trailer. I recorded that just before I went live. Sounds more crisp. Okay, good. Well, we'll stick with that guy for now. My only thing was is like when I walk to the back and I turn around, I'll have to talk a little louder. But we'll stick with that microphone for now. We'll see how that does, and hopefully, for the most part, I'll be like right here talking tonight, so that's good. But when I'm over there working, I'll have to pull it over and set it over this way more, which is fine. Not a big deal. I wish I had an arm that I could mount it on, and then I could kind of like swing it over. Hey, you guys, no work? Then time to play. Hello, everyone. Sergio, no, it's now 5 p.m. here, so I'd be home anyway. But yeah, no, I took a day off. I'm probably going to be taking tomorrow off because, like I told everybody earlier today when I was streaming, since I have an empty tank of gas. Well, not an empty tank anymore. Thank you, Zachary. I have a very low tank of gas now. I still can't afford to get to work, so I'm probably going to be taking tomorrow off too. Thankfully, I have vacation days, sick days, things like that that I can use. So I'm still getting paid for the day, but yeah. 3D print a boom arm. Yeah, it sounds like a plan, Zachary. At some point, I was talking about doing something like that. Maybe I'll have to find one tonight while we're sitting here chatting, because really tonight's stream is going to be a kind of a pickup from earlier today, the 4 hours I streamed earlier, because as I told everybody earlier, Polymaker, I got some of the filament that I ordered thanks to Polymaker, who is sponsoring filament for the 3D printer rehab project. There's currently 6 rolls there, and I think I have another 9 or 12 rolls coming tomorrow. So what I did was Polymaker said that they wanted to be on board and that they wanted to provide filament. And we agreed that it would be best if I had the filament on hand to give to them when they get the printer. So Polymaker said, we'll give you $400 worth of filament. You just go pick what you want, and then we'll ship it out to you. I just went with the basic PLA or Polylite PLA because it's a good base, good base material to start with, and it's fairly easy to print on pretty much every machine. So they sent me $400 worth of filament. I should have the rest of it tomorrow. And Micro Swiss, again, is another company that jumped on board to help out with this project. They are sending out some hardware that should be here tomorrow as well. So we're going to get from them, the package reads Scratch and Dent CR10 Pro or CR10S Pro, Ender 3, and Ender 3 Pro. That's all it says. So I know it's products for the CR10, the Ender 3s, I don't know what it is yet. I don't know what they're sending, if it's just hot ends, if it's hot end, like if it's going to be direct drive kits, NGs. I have no clue. I don't know what's coming. So we're going to wait and see. We're going to wait and see what we get tomorrow, and then we'll continue working on this guy. So there's going to be an extra stream this week. I'm going to stream tomorrow. Once the stuff gets here, I will make sure I have the boxes ready. Then we'll come out here, we'll tweet it out, and then we'll go live. And we will then have some stuff. Right now, I'm getting ready to, let's see here. Is the trailer uploaded? Not yet. Oh, I'm waiting for this thing to finish. I'm still waiting for it to finish processing through YouTube so that I can actually set the channel trailer. So, but yeah, so right now, as it stands, I've got Polymaker and MicroSwiss on board. I did reach out, as on a side note, I did reach out to the Raspberry Pi Foundation and ask them if they would be interested in helping out the STEAM/STEM at the school, as well as help my channel out with maybe providing some of the Raspberry Pi Picos, the little Pico boards. It shows for me. Okay. Well, it didn't update for me so that I can add it. So let me reload the old YouTube tubes here. I do see it in there. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that one that it grabbed because I like that stupid face I'm making. You guys know I like to use my stupid face. Let's go back. Let's go to customization. Yeah. Grow the team. I don't want to grow the team. Stop it. Close. I don't want to invite others in. Nothing personal, guys. Not right now. Let's see here. Oh, it's because it jumped to the wrong damn channel again. Why does it keep doing that? No, stay on the right channel. There we go. Now let's go to customization. Let's go to add trailer. There it is. Boom. And publish. All right, now let's go view the channel. And because I'm live, it's not actually showing the trailer right now. But that's okay. I got the trailer recorded. It's more or less just explaining the it's more or less just to explain the 3D printing rehab project. But yeah. What time tomorrow, Zachary? I don't exactly know. The MicroSwiss stuff says it's supposed to be here between 1:30 and 4:30. I still got to talk to the boss lady to see if she's cool with me streaming again tomorrow night. If so, hopefully it'll be around 5 o'clock again tomorrow night. Maybe earlier. I don't know. So, yeah, I just kind of hope that I'm able to have a decent stream again tomorrow. We'll have some stuff to show. But, gotta wait to get out like us normies, LOL. But yeah, I'm going to not print a jumbo sized one, but I'll look for a boom arm for this mic and see if I can find one. Because ideally, if I could get it to sit somewhere, mount it somewhere where I can then swing it and then swing it back over, and if it hung like right here would be good too. I don't know, moving it should be fine because I can just hang it up here, and then when I need it I can just kind of like pull out and swing it over and have it over here. So that would be nice. But no, so Raspberry Pi Foundation is sending out some Raspberry Pi Picos, the Raspberry Pi Pico Ws. I don't know how many for sure right now. I know that in talking with the networking guy, he said they were offering him like full reels. I don't think they're offering me a full reel, which is fine. Would I like 200 to 400 Raspberry Pi Pico Ws? Oh, hell yeah, because then we can do all kinds of fun, stupid stuff with them. Do I think I'm going to get that many? No. No, I don't. But whatever they send me, I'm going to third it up. A third for my high school, a third for my STEM, my junior high STEM, and then a third for myself for the channel. So whatever we get, we're going to cut it in thirds, third, and third, because I did, to clarify, I did ask them for some Picos for my STEM classes as well as for my YouTube channel. I did tell them, I gave them all the info on my YouTube channel and where to find me, and if they wanted to come check out the content, I told them feel free to stop by and check it out. I told them that, you know, along with doing 3D printer rehabs, maybe, you know, I would find some silly projects to use some Raspberry Pi Pico Ws for, which we all know is a good deal. Ceiling mounted gimbal rig, I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, ceiling mount. I would love, honestly, if... So back to what I said before, guys, or what I was saying earlier. Ideally, let's get into where I want to see the channel go. I want to see this channel become my 9 to 5, my regular, you know, 6 to 8 hour a day workday job. I want to see the channel, if the channel makes enough income for me to be able to quit my job and just build printer, like rehab old printers all day long, work on silly projects, whatever the case may be. That's what I want to do. I enjoy hanging out. But first, if by some miracle I was able to get some sponsors on board, and I know the more numbers I have, the more viewers I have, the more likely sponsors are to want to pay, you know, not to pay as in a hair piece, but to pay to become a sponsor on the channel. So, you know, my hope would be that I would be able to get some sponsors on board that would be able to help me build out the rest of my garage, either the single bay I'm using, or, to be completely honest with you, build out the entire downstairs of my garage. So ideally, I'd love to hire a company to come in and refinish the concrete floor, build up a wall, replace the one garage door with a nice insulated door, and then replace the other door with a door and a window, refinish the concrete, build out good walls all the way around with insulation, redo all of the electrical so that it's, you know, some good solid electrical with as many outlets as I can put everywhere. The front half of this side of the bay that is currently open garage would become the actual office space. That's where my computer and everything would move up to. That's where I would work out of. This area back here would become more or less storage. Actually, the other bay ideally would become the storage side for all of the printers and things, because it would have the garage door, and if I get a lot of stuff coming in, we can always open the door, bring it in, and set it there, and then I can go through it as I need to. This part here would be where my 3D printers that I currently have are, and then any stock, any control boards, screens, belts, pulleys, tensioners, cabling, wiring, ends, fittings, all that stuff would be stored on these two walls here. That right there would be where my printers are, and then even do filament storage on the outside of this wall on the other side, and have, you know, filament on hand to continue to be able to give away with the printers as we do them. That would be what I would consider, you know, that's what I would like to do. JPP, I am just the IT guy. I do all the IT work, and then I also consult with my STEM teachers on ideas, projects, hardware, stuff like that. So I do give them input for use of things in the class. You thought of any just doing the epoxy coating over the concrete? Yeah, JPP. The problem is the concrete in here, as you can see, is all pitted and chewed up. This concrete is very bad. So before I would do that, I would have to either add more concrete, basically over the top to kind of help smooth everything out, and then epoxy over that. That's probably what's going to have to happen. Or worse case is somebody's going to have to come in and jackhammer all the concrete up in the garage and re-pour a slab and then epoxy over the top of that. But that is the thought. And to be completely honest with you, it sounds crazy, but if that were to be the case where they were going to rip up the concrete because they're like, the concrete's just too bad, you got to do something, I would love to do a floor leveling compound. Bamadad. Yep. That was a thought, was doing that. But if the money was there and someone was willing to kind of help me be able to get there, I would do the radiant heat, the radiant floors, do the heated concrete, because in the winter out here, if I heat the whole garage, the slab won't be as bad. But because I've only got a 9x13 section of the garage that I use, that's, I've got walls, they're all full of insulation. The only problem is the concrete's not. And the cold air from the concrete out there, where the concrete's cold, comes in, and this floor, this slab, is cold all winter long. So like my feet will be freezing, but I'm warm in here because I have a heater. What I'd love to do is just do a radiant floor and have a nice heated floor throughout. So if it ever got to that point where the concrete, they say, the concrete's got to go, and they want to just take it all out. Bear in mind, this is all wishful thinking, because I don't see anyone wanting to hop on board in that large of a financial capacity, because it's a big undertaking to rip out all that concrete and go the other route. Giant thermal mass. Exactly. It's a giant thermal mass, and when only one small portion of it is not heated and the rest is heated and the rest is not, it sucks the heat right out of here. But if there was a way that I could get this whole garage redone, this main section of the garage more so, get it redone, I would love to ideally either just seal the floor and call it good, like level the floor, seal the floor, call it good, and just do that, and then build out all the walls with, proper thickness, with insulation, put all new electrical run throughout down here so that it's all good to go, redo the ceilings as well, and then have this hole downstairs with one good insulated garage door and then a door and a window. And realistically, I would almost be fine leaving it one giant open space. I don't necessarily want to have walls if I don't need them. The only place I'd want a wall is this staircase right here that everybody thinks is it's falling down. It's not. It's a staircase that leads upstairs. That would really be probably I would probably build, honestly, a wall all the way across where the stairs are there, and then back in here would be a good place to hide. If I was able to do like a forced air heating and air conditioning unit, hide that in there, and then maybe even if I could get a water out here, put a little water heater in there, and then have a water heater and a furnace in there, and then for ducting, really it could just blow out from right there directly into this giant open space. That's a Sergio thing. Maybe we could convince Sergio to come to Illinois, to Podunk Nowhere, if that ever happened, and have him come out and we can stream while Sergio does an install. That'd be awesome. Get that man on stream. That'd be sweet. 4 out of 4 for thumbs up. Well, thank you very much to the 4 of you who gave me a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. There's 4 people currently watching and 4 thumbs up, so that's awesome. Thank you, guys. But yeah, so I mean, mini split project, that's what you're thinking? That's what I was kind of thinking too, is put a couple mini splits in. Do you think those things would heat the whole garage? Is, I want to say 20, I believe across is Well, let's see here. I'm already 13 foot deep, and I think it's probably a 20 by 20 box, 25 by 25, Sergio. So what do you think? You think one or two or two? You think two mini splits would be enough to heat and cool this space? And another question too. When I have printers running, do you think it would be better to keep them obviously in a separate room or just one giant open space? What do you think? The filament wall? Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if I was to build a wall all the way across there, I could just put a filament rack all the way across this back wall, and then down one wall I could do printers, and then basically have just printers sitting. I like the idea of splitting the spaces a little bit, just for the sake of, main office, and then back here having like my print farm, and then having another wall that way for that side to have for storage. Where again, if I did something like that, I could do multiple mini splits, do like three, have one in here, one in the office, and then one on that side to take care of that whole side over there. You think that would be a bit excessive, Sergio? I mean, once this part's split from that part, I could just even leave, not even have a wall, but no door between these two. So really, one mini split on this side to keep this side, and one on that side to keep that side. But one giant space is best. How far is the power box? There's actually a breaker here in the garage. There is one. I'd probably, ideally, I would like to have someone come out and do some electrical, because right now the electrical comes in, and then there's a 50 amp breaker that comes out to the garage. And then there's another panel out here in the garage that comes off that 50 amp. So I only have 50 amps in the garage. So I can't go super crazy. However, what I'm thinking is, or you can do a dual zone system. Yeah. Yeah. What I'm thinking is have it come in off the main into into like a piggyback or whatever you want to call it. Have it come into a main box, and then have that split off into the house, and then run out here to the garage on the other lines, and then have them have their own separate breakers. So it'll basically come in, have one main, and then have a set of breakers, one for the house and one for the garage. And then from there it can fall into the house breaker, where there's yet another main that can be flipped on and off. Little excessive, I know. We could just come right out of that box and into the main for the house. And then from in the house, I'd like to have a breaker in there to kill everything if I needed to, and then have it come out here to the box out here. So that's a electrician's issue. That's something I would definitely be contacting an electrician about. I don't even want to try and mess with that. I want to make sure that that is to code, so I don't have any issues. So it would be nice though to have it come in and then split. So, but yeah, I was just thinking, Sergio, if I did do the split here, where this half of the garage was basically, this space with, the wall that's right here that I have behind me, I could leave the door, and then I could close that and have just the office space, but then I don't have anything out there for heating and cooling, and I don't necessarily want to run one of these if I'm going to have mini splits. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking maybe just blow this whole side open and keep this side open for, hardware parts and an office space, the 3D printers that I'm going to be using regularly behind me, and then stuff that comes in over on that side, and then have another unit over there to heat and cool that side and get that done, or at least for the time being, at least get this whole side of the garage done, so I have something to work with, and then I can build out later. Would be ideal. It's just, this stuff. Polymate Paul, it is good to see you, sir. I hope you're doing well and the family is doing good. I mean, we're as good as we can be with the situation we're currently in, and that's a situation that we don't need to worry about. But we're doing good, sir. We are doing well. I hope that your family is also doing well. Hope the little one's not driving you too crazy now that she's, a big girl now. Because, 4, 5, 6, that's when they hit their big girl stage and they want to do big girl things. So hopefully she's not driving you too nuts. I know, but no, guys, the 3D printing rehab thing is something that's near and dear to my heart. I want to keep going with this. Thanks to Just Push Print, we're able to get this thing hopefully done. Could be enough. You need to add up the current power consumption, and thinking you'll need 30 amps should do it. Okay. Well, Sergio, if nothing else, you'll either be my on-call the day that finally happens. I don't know when that'll happen. But let's put it this way. If anyone would like to donate a couple of, like a mini split unit to my office, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to tell you where to send the unit. And then, since most of these mini split units are now, designed to be self-install, I'll be more than happy to do that with Sergio on call if he's willing to be the on-call when that happens. So if any of you happen to have access to some mini splits, a mini split or a dual zone, right now I just need one of the two zones for this main space I'm in. I would really like to get rid of that noisy bastard. And then when winter hits, I'd really like to not have to use the little radiant heater down there. So if you could get me one of those heating and cooling, like heat pump cooling units, would be greatly appreciated. I would love you dearly. But it is obviously, like all things, not required. So, did I watch the video that you sent on Discord? Are you talking about the one about the graboids? Yes, I did. If you sent me something new, no, I did not. Give me just a minute to go look here. I did watch the graboids video, yes. Yes, I did. No problem for the on-call. Well, thank you, Sergio. You are the man. But yes, I did watch the Burt Gummer graboids video, sir. Thank you very much for sending me that. And as a person who has seen the movies, I get the reference. You just made it to the Maker Hive. I will talk to them, see if they can help. Maybe I can try and get them to join the stream. Hey, it'd be greatly appreciated, dude. The more people that watch, the merrier. The more it helps the algorithm, the more it helps the channel and helps get me out there in more people's eyes and faces. So greatly appreciated. That's the one you meant? Yeah, I did see that video. Good, sir. And you're happy with your Pixel phone so far? Good. Oh, dude, that's awesome, too, with your internet upgrade. That's going to be awesome. By the way, guys, if you are not a member of the Maker Hangout Discord, feel free to click that link and join the Maker Hideout, or Maker's Hideout. That is the official Discord where I hide. As a matter of fact, I don't have a channel in there anymore, but it is all good. Don't feel like if you come in there and say hey to everybody that it's going to be a bad thing. Please do. Oh, somebody's coming. I think it's my daughter. So it sounds like it might be my daughter coming out. It's the one that everybody loves because she's the chatty little mouth. Let's see if I'm right. No, it's just her and her friend. I'm streaming, so don't come bother me.
I need to do something. I need your help.
Well, I'm streaming, so fix your shorts, bro.
That...
No, the front is flipped up, bro.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, anyway, what?
I need you to do something with me. You don't have to leave. You don't have to leave.
Okay, what?
You need to make this TikTok with me.
Why? I'm on stream, dork.
Hold on. I need to do the first part first.
Jesus Christ. She wants me to make a TikTok with her. So we'll see what this is. I don't know what she's doing. She didn't even tell me. She's like, I gotta do the first part, and walked out. So bucket truck for the fiber company was across the street yesterday. Nice. Well, I hope, man, I hope it's a good dedicated, like, sequential or symmetric system. TikTok, Dan. Yes, I know. The kids and their TikToks. I do TikTok too. I should make a TikTok right now, telling everybody that I'm live right now over on YouTube and they should come over and check it out. I should just go TikTok live when I do these, and then people can come to the TikTok live as well and then check it out. And then have both of them running, and then maybe, you know. But let's see.
Okay.
You really want to come say hi on stream?
Can you cuss?
I can. Why?
Okay, I need you to say, of course she... I need you to say, we're dad and daughter. Of course she... No, just say...
Really? We're doing the dad and daughter one?
Just say, of course she does. She loves spending my... No, just say, of course she does. The little shit spends all my money.
Of course she does. The little shit spends all my money.
Okay,
That's not what you wanted, though. You wanted me to say, she's my daughter. Of course.
Oh, yeah.
So you gotta have me redo it.
Okay. Go.
She's my daughter. Of course the little shit spends all my money.
Okay, gotta go get Taylor now.
There you go.
Okay, you ready?
I'm gonna be TikTok famous now, guys. Now you guys got to watch me partake in a TikTok for my daughter. I'll have to go watch it after she uploads it and see if she didn't block me again. It seems like every time I turn around, she blocks me on things. I don't know why she doesn't want me to.
Now you have to say this one isn't even mine, but she's a little shit too.
You want to be on my stream too?
Okay. Ready? Go.
This one isn't even mine, and of course the little shit spends all my money.
Oh, shit.
She's my daughter. Of course the little shit spends all my money. Yeah, see, it works quick.
Of course I'm spending all of this money. Go.
This one isn't even mine, and of course the little shit spends all my money.
No.
So now you got to go change your part at the beginning.
No, you have to be like, this one isn't even mine, but she's a little shit too. Yeah.
No, because she says, of course I love spending all of his money.
This one
you don't copy what I say.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. So what am I supposed to say there?
This one isn't even mine, but she's a little shit too.
This one isn't even mine, but she's a little shit too. There. She's my daughter. Of course the little shit spends all my money.
Of course I love spending all of this money.
This one isn't even mine, but she's a little shit too.
So
So you're doing them all messed up and mixed up so that what you say is the opposite.
Of course I love spending time with him.
Yeah, so this is what you guys are now.
Should I
Nice,
tag
playing
you?
along.
I tagged both of you.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So I'll get to see this video, huh?
Of course I love spending time.
Since you tagged me, anybody, wait, which account did you tag? There you go. Oh yeah, look, this is the not daughter's screensaver on her phone. Hold on. See, look, that's her screensaver on her phone. See, that's her screensaver on her phone. She's not even my kid, and she's
I
still
tagged your actual account.
my Maker My Nexus or my Daniel Borio.
No, you're making my Nexus.
Okay, because I have the two. But yeah, that's fine. That's the one I'd rather you tag, because then all my Maker My Nexus friends can go see it now.
Well, my account's private.
Yeah, well, then they won't see it, but I will.
Okay.
And then I'll have to show them all. Rookie editor, Yeah, I guess I am. Oh, I was playing my game. I forgot. I went in the house and played a game for a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, what's this?
It's not a touch screen, dingus. There's a mouse.
Wait, is it a TV?
It's connected to this screen. It's copying this screen. So whatever I see over here, it shows it over there. So when I'm streaming and I'm over there working on the printer, I can see the chat because I just move this over here and then I see it over there. So I know what they're saying to me. Let me go see. It just says I have 2 new videos. It doesn't say that you tagged me in the
Go
video.
find my TikTok.
Hold on. I'm waiting to see. It should tell me you tagged me in a video.
Spending all of this money.
There. Anyway. Hey, Bearded Bucket is currently live building his positron over on TikTok.
Dan,
Lulu.
can you get me popcorn chicken?
I'm not going anywhere and I don't have any money, honey. I'm
No,
broke.
there's no way you're broke because you got soda this morning.
I just spent the money that Mr. Zachary sent me earlier to put gas in the car. I am broke.
Well, why would you put gas in the car?
Because Mom said to.
I want chicken.
And we needed gas in the car. Because the car was below empty, bro. You want popcorn chicken? I'm sorry, I got no popcorn chicken.
I can go get popcorn chicken.
High school gym and locker rooms. They are contractors working in both locker rooms Thursday through Monday. Hey, look, nobody can go in the locker rooms. Well, you want popcorn chicken and I have no money, so I guess you'll have to eat mac and cheese because there's a bunch left. Mom said to save some for you. That was so polite.
Is it Noni's mac and cheese?
No.
Oh, dang.
Nope, it's mine. That's not you. Look at that crap.
Just go search out my TikTok.
That's what I'm gonna
Just scroll
do.
down. Scroll down.
You haven't TikToked me in a while there, bro.
Can't.
I can't.
We got reported.
Yeah, I got reported because I called someone a bitch.
Yeah, me
Oh,
too.
man.
The
Maybe
same
you
girl.
guys should stop being rude.
She called me a hoe. She told me that I was ugly. She told me that I looked disformed and everything.
And that's because she's jealous of how beautiful you are.
So we called
Here.
her a bitch.
Search it up. Oh, did I block you?
Yes.
Let me find you. That's the wrong account.
Yeah, because you keep blocking me. I just told these guys.
I followed you. Right there. Follow back. AJ has TikTok.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to follow you. Now, quit blocking me.
Can't block
You almost made me use my one F-bomb.
Fuck.
Hey, now you can't say it again.
I used it.
You can't say it again.
You gotta refresh it.
Here you go.
Here, you guys can see this now. Ready?
My dad and daughter. Of course I love spending time with him.
She's my daughter. Of course the little shit spends all my money.
We're dad and daughter. Of course I love spending all of his money.
This one isn't even mine, but she's a little shit too.
We're dad and daughter. Of course I love.
There you go. Now, you don't play copyrighted music. I'm not getting kicked off of YouTube for that. Go. Love you, bye.
YouTube.
Uh-huh. I'm streaming to YouTube, and YouTube has very strict rules on copyright infringements, bro. Yet. Yeah, it's just one of those, like, TikTok, like, you record, hit pause, record the other part, hit pause. Cunningham Customs, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, staying out of trouble, staying out of jail, and all those other good things, because I sure don't want to deal with, someone's mom being angry because they're being silly. But, yeah, so now that my daughter has left and I forgot where I was, ideally, back to where I hope things go is I hope this channel gets to that point where it is making some kind of an income that can help at least the project. But I'm hoping more companies will come on board and we'll be able to keep the projects flowing. It would be great if a company wanted to dump a chunk of money into the project for some sponsorship. Certain individuals in the 3D printing space have studios proudly sponsored by. I would love to have a studio proudly sponsored by, so that when I start my live streams, I can maybe have a banner hanging with their info, talk about their products every stream for like 60 seconds, so, give like a 60-second like spiel, or not even 60 seconds, but just give a spiel every so often. Would be great if that could happen. Cunningham Customs, you notice that you are a member of the channel. I believe it was my good friend Bearded Bucket, who is currently live over on TikTok. So if any of you are bored, feel free to hop on the TikToks and look up Bearded Bucket. He is currently working on his positron build over there. I would not have streamed again this evening had I realized he was going to do that, because I would have just been watching him do his thing. But yeah, so if a company so kindly wanted to dump a good chunk of money into making it so that I could finish, like, deck out this space much better, I would not argue, and this studio would be proudly sponsored by them, and I would proudly talk about them for a period of 12 months. I've no problem being a whore for a year. I do it every day for like much less. So 15 minutes or so, got to run, finish, print across the street. Hey, dude, do what you got to do. Filament Vic, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, man. Stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, all those other good things. Slowly but surely, we are getting more and more people as members on the channel, mostly gifted memberships, but still thankful for those memberships nonetheless because they all add up. I do need to go back here, though, and take a peek at something while I'm sitting here streaming. I want to go take a look. We are still at 1182. So we are 18 away from hitting that lovely 1200. 10 channel members, way to go. Your community is growing. There's no stopping you now. Explore my members. Let's explore the members. Members gained in the last 30 days. It says I'm down 7 from the last 30 days. That's kind of funny. I'm up to 11 in the MMN crew, and I've got 7 in the MMN tubular crew, because why not be silly and use weird like 80s references, right? If I say random things, it's the cat getting on the keyboard while you're away. All right, JPP, not a problem. As long as it's not, I'm after your soul, we'll be good. But yeah, so in my members group, it seems like Mr. Bearded Bucket enjoys giving out the tubular crew members, the tubular crew. So thank you again. Thank you so much for that, good sir. Total time on this level, 1 month. Total time as a member, 1 month. 1 month, 13 days, 13 days, 27 days, 1 month. So that is awesome that I have some people who are already hitting the 1 month mark and re-upping. So thank you for that. Add an intro video to video for your offer screen, huh? I should add one, huh? Well, you know. I'll have to make some more videos to put up for different things like the membership intro as a, you know, hey, welcome to the membership. Welcome to being a member of this channel. What's it entail? Who knows? Crazy insanity will ensue. I don't know what I'm going to do, and neither do you. So let's just come along for the ride and have some fun. Somebody should clip that part. Clip that part. And then I can make that the intro for the membership. And then, let's see here. Create a public post to convince viewers to join. Should I create one? But, yeah. Now, I kind of squirreled there. I do apologize. As for what's new, not a lot. We're just waiting. Like I said, we're just kind of waiting on some parts to come in from, well, the parts from MicroSwiss to get here. Again, the Raspberry Pi Foundation is sending out Pico Ws for use on the channel as well as for use in the EDU side, my day job. So I'm going to get some of those over to my STEM teachers. Hopefully the students will find good uses for those, some way, somehow, how to use those. Would be cool is to see them use them in like a keyboard fashion. Maybe student build their own custom keyboards, or you know, they run Python, so little Python scripts they can set up to run on there to do different things. It would be cool for the students, especially my high school students, to kind of test themselves. Maybe I'll just give those to the high school side more so than the junior high side. I don't exactly know at the junior high level where they may be, but we're going to have those and give those to them and hope they do stuff. Again, though, guys, we are getting close to hitting that 1200. If you guys could do me a solid, push it out to all of your friends on your socials. Tell them to come give the channel a sub. Not that at 1200 are we going to have anything special happen, But I think it would be awesome if, even if like tonight, 18 more people sub to the channel. If you guys could maybe help me get to the 18, that'd be sweet. Uh-oh. My phone went, "Doop." Who did what? Let me look. I have to make sure I keep up with my phone because for some reason, I missed it earlier when Mr. Zachary sent me $10 because I heard the diddle, but I didn't look. So I had to make sure I didn't miss something. I do like to give you guys props whenever I can. So if somebody sends me anything, I want to make sure I'm giving that to them, giving them their props. I know, Zachary, you mentioned something about that printer that you had, and you said you didn't think it needs anything. I'm gonna talk about that right now, as a matter of fact. If you wanted to send it my way, or we can work something out where, it comes to me, you come visit, where I come visit you, or whatever. If it makes its way here, like I said, it'll probably be one of those, if it's a working printer, I'll throw it in the collection for a little bit, use it, and then we'll find a new home for it. Because if it's coming to me as an already working printer that doesn't need anything, I might as well put some hours on it, put some time on it, use it for printing whatever I need to print, and then we'll if it keeps running solid and doesn't have any issues, and the time comes where it's run its course, like all of my current printers, I will rehome it to someone new. We'll just give it away to somebody, and let them enjoy it. And yeah, so in the case of like a working printer, I'll play around with it, get some time with it, get comfortable with it, use it, and get to know how to use it, and then we'll give them away. So, but if it's something that's coming to me as a mess that we need to fix, I'll have some time with it before I, give it a new home. So, that's how that'll work. Like this one here, once it's done and working, it'll go back there and sit there, and we'll figure out who it's going to, and then it'll come off of there, go off to wherever it needs to go. JBP, you didn't really miss anything, good sir. It was just more or less me doing some squirrel brain and talking, and Mr. Zachary had mentioned something about a possible printer he's got that's just taking up space that he's not using or utilizing. I said something about maybe bringing it this way and letting me use it here, and then rehoming it when it's used, when it's served its purpose and kind of I've had my time and fun with it, pass it on to someone else. I do need to speak with the Mitch 22, aka 3D Mitch 3D. Because if all goes well, something new may be showing up to the channel, and by something new, I mean something awesome and new. And it'll definitely help with some promo stuff, which I'll be super pumped and excited about. So let's just put it that way. For those who were here earlier, you may have seen what he said, but I don't know. We'll have to see, because this weekend I will definitely make my way to visit Mr. Mitch. He'll be close to me. He'll be about an hour away, and I will definitely make it a point to go say hi to him and acquire from him the thing that he had spoke of earlier. I don't want to say too much, because if it doesn't come to fruition, it doesn't happen. I don't want to, jinx things. So let's hope it does, because I'm going to be super excited when it gets here. It's going to be awesome, and I'm going to do silly things with it. It'll be crazy, because I have some silly thoughts in my head. So we'll see what happens. Oh, just thinking about it's making me chuckle and turn red. Oh, it'll be fun. Oh, it'll be so much fun. But guys, I honestly, truly am thankful for everybody coming and spending time with me. For those who have belief or passion in the project, that's going to be awesome. No laser engraver. I have a laser engraver currently. Wouldn't be against more. I stupidly sold off my CR, or my K40 that I had. I should have kept it. I didn't use it often, but when I needed it, it would have been nice, because especially if I build out the garage, not a vinyl cutter. When I build out the garage the rest of the way, I'll have more room for a laser cutter, which would be nice to have for promo stuff, cutting things, doing stuff. It'd be nice. Modded Teddy Ruxpin, could be. I don't know. That could be an interesting use for a Pico. Use it to modify a Teddy Ruxpin. So that might be something interesting to look into, because it would have the ability to run like voice code and stuff, and also control the servos in the Teddy Ruxpin to make the eyes move and the mouth move. That could all be done through a Pico. So that could be pretty sweet. Maybe I have to look into that. But no, JPP, the only thing that I did do is I did kind of ask for a little call to arms if everyone could or possibly would consider giving me a little shout out, asking your social followers to come give me a follow. I'm only 18 away from that 1200 I was hoping to hit the other day, but I knew that was kind of a far-fetched goal. But we're 18 away. We are a whopping 18 away from hitting that. It would be nice. As a matter of fact, there you go. Can this number over here change? Can we get that number to change while we're streaming? Animatronics for our fascinating. I agree. It would be kind of fun. Maybe that'll be a project. Maybe I'll find like a Teddy Ruxpin or a Furby or something, and we'll figure out how to make it work with a Raspberry Pi Pico W, and then set that up to work with a have like an app on the phone that you can send different things to. Like maybe you want to have an adult version, an 18 and older version of the audio files to play for Teddy Ruxpin or whatever, or maybe you want to have, whatever, it would be kind of cool. So, yeah. But we'll just sit here and stare up at this number and see if it changes at all. It went up one. It went up one. Yes. Yes. We went up one number. Woohoo! We're at 1183. All right. So I think it was 18 that I needed. Now I need 17. Obviously, if it went up one number, it's only 18 to. I might have been wrong. Hey, look at that! It went up another one. Yes. Can we get it? Keep it going. Can we keep it going? Come on. I'm actually getting kind of pumped now that I saw it change twice. If I put it up on stream, it seems to be more entertaining for everyone, because now you guys are watching too. You guys are getting interested. So let's see if we can get more people to help get me to 1200. Only 1200, which is weird, because when I think back to a few years ago, 15 more to go. Yes. But when I think back to when I did my biggest little giveaway, and we were like looking for 250, and that was 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was, man, like 250, and we shot past that and almost made 500 that day. And now fast forward all these years later, I'm finally figuring out what I want to do with my channel, and I'm just wanting to see that right there, that number change. Yes. We got 14 more to go, guys. 14 more. This is awesome. Keep it going. Let's do this. Hell yeah. Yes. 13. We're almost there. Once we get into 10, it's going to be even more exciting. When we get under 10, oh, it's going to be even more exciting. This is awesome. Which one of you guys is currently going into your alt accounts and just keep subscribing? Because I'm noticing my concurrent viewers is staying at 3, but yet the channel is going up, so somebody's bouncing to alt accounts and subbing. Oh, but thank you guys. Honestly, it is greatly appreciated. It's going to be awesome to see 1200. I hope 1200 stays too, because I have had many a times where the number goes up and then the next day I look at it and I lost a couple of subs. And I'm hoping that we can get 1200 or above. Just push print. I kind of thought it might be you. But if you guys could help me out, shout it out. There we go. There we go. We're to 12. We're at 12. Hell yeah. I'm gonna load up. I can't see chat for a minute, guys, because I'm gonna bring up my my X over here on the other side, so I can kind of tweet it out, or send it out that we're doing this. All right. I tweeted it out, or I posted it, or whatever the hell they're calling it on X, because they're not really specific about what the hell they're actually calling it anymore. So, that being said, please change. Please change. Please. We're getting so close to being within 10. We're getting so close. We got 12 more to go, so that's 2 more, and then we're inside that window of 10 to the goal. Not that that goal is going to get anybody anything, and I apologize, I don't have anything special planned. At 2K, I'm going to try and work on doing something big for 2K, but every time we get into the next 100, it seems like getting to that next 100 is a little bit easier. So once we get to that 1200, it'll be a little easier to get to that 1300. And once we get to that 1300, it'll be easier to get to that 14. So it just seems like getting past every 100 makes it a little bit easier. So while I'm sitting here staring, or while we're sitting here staring at my live update, how many do you need to get paid on YouTube? Right now, Bob, I'm actually getting paid on YouTube, but it's only through live content. So like my live streams through Super Chats, memberships, and stickers. That's currently how I do, or how I'm getting paid, because I was offered the early invite, or I was offered a special invite in on YouTube to start monetization. But the monetization on YouTube, it's either an invite in, or you have to have 4,000 watch hours, and I think it's 1,000 subs. I don't have the 4,000 watch hours right now. At one point, I used to have like 10,000 watch hours, but it's in a 365-day schedule. So as I do more of these streams, that helps to build it up, because for more people, like 2 hours a night, if 5 people watch the entire 2 hours a night, that's 10 hours of view time, because that's 5 people at 2 hours. So that helps to add to that 4,000 watch hours. But yeah, because I'm over 1,000 subs, but I'm under the watch hours, my videos themselves, the actual videos I put out, I'm not eligible for any monetization on those till I hit the 4,000. But on the live streams, like I said, my memberships, super chats, super stickers, or stickers, those things make me money on the channel. I was also able to set up the store, which I set up a store with Fourth Wall. So if anybody buys merch from the store, that helps out. And I'm able to link the store to the YouTube channel so people can actually see it. So yeah, is it 1 million or 1 million views? I thought it was 10 million. To be honest with you, I seriously think it's 10 million. I don't want to bring that stuff up on the screen here, so I'm just leaving this right here because I'm kind of wanting to see what happens. let's do the chart over the last 7 days so you guys can kind of watch the curve over 7 days. And really, what I should do is come back over here now. Oops, unlock this. Let's move this up here. That way you guys, let's put me right here so that when I look over, I can go, oh, and make stupid faces and just look over at the number and be like, oh my goodness. You know? So we'll leave that there for now. There we go. I can just be like, right there, guys. Right there. There's the number. Or should I do this? Put it right here, and then I can just go, boop, right there. Let's do it. Come on. We're getting so close. Everybody tell your friends. Tell your friends. Let's get it. Might have been raised since last check. Yeah, I might be 1 million, but I thought it was 10 million because it's some crazy number. But yeah, you were wondering if you'd be able, nice to for you to get paid. Yeah, it's Build Over Bot. I've been part of that program on YouTube now for a couple of months. Payouts are at $100, and because the first stream I had like 60. Because I had my buddy Sean that had sent me 40, and then there was another 20 or 25 that was also sent. That helped get me closer. Otherwise, realistically, I'm probably not going to see payouts on YouTube, but every maybe couple of months, like no lie. However, if as the streams take off more, and people come to the channel more and people like what I'm doing, if they want to support me and they start doing the super chats and things like that more often. Like right now, Bearded Bucket has been going nuts with pretty much every time he shows up, he gifts at least 5 of the 4. Yes. Yes. But we're almost to 10. We're almost to within that gap of 10, guys. We're almost there. But Bearded Bucket has been given 5 at a time over the last probably 3 or 4 streams. So he's gifted probably 15 or 20 of the $4.99 memberships. So that's been helping. Not that, and I understand not everybody can afford to make a commitment of anything right now. So for the few that have actually, signed up for a reoccurring membership, $2.99. Great. Thank you very much, because it's all going to help. It's all going to help that goal of me getting to the point where I can stop doing my 9 to 5 and start doing this, where we work on 3D printers more, because as I have more time and I start building up the relationships with these companies and they trust me more and they want to work with me more, then we'll be able to keep it going. You know what I mean? Like we'll be able to just do this all day, every day. Not all day, but I'm hoping that we can get to the point where there's like a 6 hour a day, 5 day a week, like a Monday through Friday live stream of just working on printers, getting them done, and getting them out the door, giving them to people, even possibly doing 3D printer repair work. For people in my local community, tell them, hey, look, here's the deal. This is what I do. Are you okay with me doing this on stream for people to see? And then we can bring in stuff. So when I'm not doing rehab project printers, if there's a lull where I don't have printers available to work on for the project, we can work on like local printers for people and then, go down that road. So yeah, I mean, fingers crossed that'll be the case. That'll happen. Might even be an incentive for me to go back to school and take some college classes to get a certification in like electronics. Probably just residential is all I'd need, because 110 is really all I'm ever going to work with. So just like a little certificate in electronics so I can do that kind of stuff. And people won't have to worry because it'll be done by a certified electrician. You know, I mean, a lot of the internal stuff is 24 volts, which is low voltage, which is really not something you need to worry about. But there is that 110 side that could potentially be a gray area. I don't know. I don't know. There's really no regulation as to what it takes to be a 3D printing repair technician. So, you know, might have to contact my local college and see, and maybe go back to school myself for a little while just to become a, at least get my certificate, and that way I can do, you know, 110 local stuff, you know. According to your YouTube studio, which is maybe nearly programmed, you need 500 subs, 3,000 watch hours, or 3 million shorts views. Really? They must have changed that, because... Give me a second. I'm going to come back here for a second. You guys will still kind of be able to see what I'm looking at, but let me go to earnings. Let me scroll down here. Yeah. Sub says 1,000. Let's see. There's nothing in this section that is... Yeah. Let me bring up my right screen here. Because see, for me, it is currently showing that you have to have 1,000, which I have 1189 right now. And then it is currently telling me that, and one of the following, 858 public watch hours currently out of 4,000, and then 744 public shorts views in the last 90 days out of 10 million. So yeah, for me, yeah. So for me, it's 1,000, 4,000, and 10 million. So that's what I got. Let me go back to the analytics. Let's go back up to the See Live, and we'll bring that back now. There we go. We're so close. We've got one more to go to get outside of that, to get to the 10. Just one more, and then we're 10 away. Just one more. So please consider telling a friend so that I can watch that number right there and go up one more. Ryan Thorpe. No, subbing and unsubbing does not change that number. It just goes down and then back up. And I know how much you enjoy watching that, so feel free to do the Ryan Thorpe thing and unsub and sub, or sub and unsub, because I don't think you're actually subbed to this channel. You don't like to sub to channels, you bully. Hey, when it goes down one number, I'll know who it was. Let's just put it that way. The guilty party is in the room. Yes. But no, so Thorpe right now, it's just trying to get to that magical 1,200, man. We'll see if we can do it tonight. I got about another 45 minutes until I end the stream. We'll see if in 45 minutes I can get this number right here to go. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it probably won't, but I'll take the last... what was it, 7 that came in. So thank you for the last 7 for the individual or individuals that got me there. Off Axis, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing good, Marcel. It's good to see you. Miss your face, man. I saw you, you had a lovely little bit of pool time there, so that was awesome. You'll have the wife sub soon as you're done fueling up the generator. Thank you, Filament Vic. Greatly appreciated, my man. I know that my wife is actually, funny enough, my wife is one of my subscribers, which is hilarious because the money goes into our account and then comes out of our account to pay for it. So my wife is just giving money to YouTube every month just so she's a member of the channel. So 500 subs is get paid, wonder monetize me, or if it was because you were monetized before. It very well could be. I know that YouTube went more laxed on the some of the stuff for some of the creators. Like I said, with me with the live streams, I got a random email from YouTube saying, "Hey, we noticed your channel. Something about we noticed some more recent activity on your channel," which was funny because I just changed the name around and did some stuff. And they were like, Yeah, so we want to extend to you the ability to, um, you know, monetize your channel. It'll be specifically for the live stuff. So, like I said, on the lives, you can do super chats and all that fun stuff and become a member of the channel. Hoping to start doing member stuff as well. So, it's going to be cool. You're only 1,142 behind, huh? Everybody go give JPP a follow. JPP, link your channel in chat. I think you can. I could be wrong, but I think you can. So if you can, go link your channel. Because I want to see more on the Just Push Print channel, because I'm going to be building your printer here in the coming weeks or so. Because the Ender 3, I've got that Manta M4P board that I'm going to see about possibly throwing in there, or the old... You've got to go? All right, Cunningham Customs, you have fun, CC3D. I will talk to you later, good sir. Just going to keep calling him CC3D. Reminds me of church, CCD, catechism, for those who know that. I'm not talking religion, I'm just talking about something from religion. And it wasn't anything to start a fight. You're not a mod, don't think you can do links. And try it and see. You don't know unless you try it. Try it. I can't remember if I have links available or not. I think that's JPP's way of saying he wants to be a mod on my channel. That's going to be awesome, good sir. Yeah, keep posting all that stuff. See, look, you posted it before I even made you a standard mod on the channel. Look at that. But there's his channel. Everybody go give him a follow, too. Let's see if we can get him up. Let's see if we can get him up to the magic numbers that he needs, the 500, the 3,000. Let's see if we can do that. Bob. You want to start a fight because my name is Dan and it shouldn't be Dan? And since it's the internet, we should start a fight. All right. I do think that Built Over Bot, if Built Over Bot, tell me, do you want to be a mod? You've been a member of my channel for quite some time now. Do you think you want to be a mod on my channel? You've also designed a 3D print in my likeness. See, a Dapper Dan duck. It's not really in my likeness. It's just a duck with a top hat that kind of dawns my name. You're super nice to everyone, Thorpe. Of course you are. See, look, there you go. I don't know. I hope so. Boy, I hope so. We're going to find out. But like I said, when it comes to like like trolls on the channel, as long as they're not spamming, inappropriate content, as in, porn and crypto crap, feel free to let the trolls fly unless you can see that I am preoccupied and truly flustered by them. Otherwise, trolls will be trolls, and if they're here and we're having fun messing with them, so be it. You are the #1 troll, Thorpe. Yes, you are, good sir. Because even when I'm trying to keep the chats clean and have a nice, good stream, you still come in with your conversations. But that's why we love you. Yeah, I do hate the channels that the minute somebody comes in trolling, they go straight to the block. It's like, maybe they just came in trying to be a smartass because they felt the vibe was a smartass vibe, not realizing they haven't really earned that privilege to do that yet, and they need to spend a little time. So it's more fun to at least test people out. See, Thorpe, there you go again, man. I'm trying to be all nicey, and you're bringing up the meat sickles. Yes, exactly. I mean, if they come in and they're just making smart ass comments, we'll play around and have some fun. But if they're coming in and they're being just super douche, like, hey, here's porn, and this, that, and the other, and it's violations of pretty much everything, then no, they gotta go. You know what I'm saying? They gotta go. There's no point in them even being here. But for the most part, if somebody comes in and they're just being stupid to be stupid, we'll play the game. We'll have some fun. Because if we keep them in here trolling us and we get some entertainment and some laughter out of it, then that's good for us, and it keeps them off of somebody else's channel that maybe is a little more influenced by that kind of ignorant shit. So, yeah. I would hate for a troll to push somebody to a place where they don't want to be, you know what I mean? Thorpe. Oh, man. See, here I am trying to prove I bring value to the YouTube space and trying to get my numbers up, and Thorpe keeps bringing up porn and meat spins. See how he is? Yeah, and that's how I look at it, JPP. If they come in and it's cordial trolling, we're good. But if they're just way out of line, there's the door. I'm not looking I'm not looking to condone the super ignorant activities. So, but yeah, we're at 11 away. I'm pretty sure I'm going to sit at 11 away for a while. So we'll just come back here for now. I've got it up right there. You can kind of see it back here. Here, let's do this. Doot. There we go. Now it's bigger, so you guys can see it better. So as it goes up back here now, you guys will be able to tell. There's Thorpe unsubbing. I knew it. You're having dinner, so may have missed something. Oh yeah, no, Sergio, I was just asking kindly if people could go and message out on their socials and ask people to come sub. Because Thorpe unsubbed, we're now 12 away from hitting the 1200. I would like to see 1200 by the end of the stream tonight, but I doubt that's going to happen. We got 40 minutes to go. Thorpe just resubbed to the channel. So that's cool. At least Thorpe came back. He says maybe, but anytime the number goes down, it's Thorpe. So, what is this? My daughter invited me to the Illinois Storm Illinois Storm community. And I joined it a while ago, but I just now got the welcome from them saying, welcome to the group. So, since I'm in the fine state of Illinois and storms tend to love my area, but gang, I do thank you guys for coming and hanging out tonight. After I did a 4-hour stream earlier today. Nice. Did your wife remove the hall pass, JPP? She's very laid back, dude. I honestly, it was one of the things that was hard to get a read on her there for a while. I was like, does she hate me? Does she like me? She's not saying nothing. But by the end of Murph, she was smiling more, so she was talking more. So I kind of got the vibe that maybe I wore her down and now she's my friend, or she was just like, he's leaving, so yay, be excited. Hey, Built Over Bot, you and I, our wives are the same way, brother. Our wives are the same way. Because I mentioned earlier that Lee Marie 3D, Jeremy's wife, I still have to invite her, send her the link to the logo files because we're going to work on a thumbnail for me for the 3D printer rehab project. So when I do the streams, I'll have a thumbnail to put up there. She said she'd work on that for me. I told my wife about that, and she goes, And I was like, oh, I know what that's about, because I talked to another woman. So, but yeah, I keep trying to explain to my wife that this is not everybody's cup of tea. Not everybody wants some of this. I know that. You all know that. Every other woman on the face of the earth knows that this ain't for them. My wife doesn't realize that she is mentally unstable when it comes to thinking others want me. Yes, Thorpe, one of these days when you decide to make the trip across the border into one of the worst states in the United, you can come visit, sir. Oh yeah, I know she's in chat. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, $20 is $20. You're right. $20 is $20. Just hock two of that thing. Yes, I said it. Yes, I did. Oh no, there's no hall passes allowed, and my wife is always jealous. So, oh wait, no, my hall pass is Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, so I'm allowed Ryan Reynolds. That's it. No more. Maybe Hugh Jackman, maybe, but Ryan Reynolds for sure is my only one that I've been given. Hey, I didn't go into detail about what would be done. So, but no, guys, I do want to say thank you again. I do hope that the 3D printing project stuff, the 3D printer rehab, does become a serious thing, more so than it already is. I'm hoping more people come on board for the project. It's going to be awesome. Either there's going to be there's going to be companies and people helping sponsor the program, or I'm just going to do it. I mean, if nothing else, and you're watching and you know I need something and you have a couple extra bucks blowing a hole in your pocket, feel free to, acquire those things and get them to me. It can help me along. Or I just make poor financial decisions like I continue to do, where I take care of others and not myself. So. Oh, guys, I tell you, you make it hard sometimes to, try and keep a serious mode going. But no, I am honestly thankful that I've been, given an opportunity to do this. I'm hoping that we can help others more than anything. I want to just be able to continue to help others. Need to swap this onto something. Probably the Rook. 0.4175 PS plated copper nozzle that I got from Rocky Mountain, from Vetus. Yeah, Build Overbought, I agree. I agree, good sir. You please do not do anything to help this channel if you cannot do it. Okay? That's not just you. That's anybody watching. If you are in a bad financial position, do not try to assist. Just hanging out and watching the streams is more than enough. Yeah, it's more than enough. Just hanging out and watching the streams. You don't have to give anything, just a like. Just give a like to the streams. That's all I really ask for when you come. If you could, just do that. I did see earlier that like 30% of the people that watch my stuff are not subbed to the channel. So if you're not subbed, just give me a sub, would be greatly appreciated. It helps, kind of helps the channel. So please consider helping in those ways. Those are free, easy ways. You just sub to the channel and throw a like on the videos. It helps me out, helps the algorithm think I'm more important than I really am. So I'm not going to complain. But I try to keep the channel marked as not for kids, because this channel is, this channel is an extension of myself, and I'm not necessarily always for family friendly or, meant for a family friendly environment. So, I'm trying to keep it that way when it comes to how I monetize the channel as well. So it is going to hurt me more. You see about reaching out to Fadis too, especially being semi-fluent in German. Yeah. Yeah, Drop Effect is Germany. But yeah, Max is a good dude. Max hooked me up in the past. I had David Wilson who sent me Omnia Drop, the Drop Effect, the version 1.2 that I have currently on my ANET A8 Plus back there. That'll be another printer that we'll be working on. It is having some issues. I do have to kind of tear into that printer a little bit more. I want to get it up and functioning, because that'll be another one that I'll put in the list of 3D printer rehab projects. So we'll get that one rebuilt and get that one out too. But that'll be get this one done first, then work on these two back here, get them done, work on that guy in the meantime, and kind of like off streams and stuff. We'll not off stream, but like on off streams, we'll work on taking parts off, replacing parts, and rebuilding that guy. And then we'll work on the ANET A8 Plus when these two back here are done. So that is kind of the plan so far. So this printer was JPP's. That's one for the giveaway, or for the 3D printer rehab project. This one right here is JPP's. It's one I'm going to rehab for him, for his channel for giveaway. And then the green handle right there is my Ender 3 Pro, my first printer ever, my OG. We'll get that guy up and printing and working, and then that one will be the next one to go after that. And then the ANET is mine as well. So as you can see, I am rehabbing my own stuff and giving it away. The Ender I bought, the ANET I bought. So those are printers that are mine that I purchased forever ago, and they're going to go. I'm not kidding when I tell you guys my printer collection is getting smaller, because again, that printer, and that printer are the only three I have that are currently functioning printers. This guy could be functioning. I just haven't hooked it up and tried using it in a while, and it needs a bit of TLC. So this guy needs TLC, and it'll be up and functioning. I does have the original buddy board in there, I believe is what you want, the buddy board or the Rambo board. 3D Medic Vince, good to see you, sir. But yeah, that one has currently got the old Rambo board in it, so it's 4988's loud and annoying. But it would be fun to replace that board, put something newer in there, and give that an upgrade. Maybe, just maybe, we'll use that Manta M4P in there and clipperize that thing, and then have a little more fun with this and some clipper. So maybe we'll do that with that one. Get it up and running, get it printing again, get it doing its thing. Yeah, maybe that'll become a project after this guy. So get this guy up and running and working and doing its thing, and then in my off time I'll work on that one, because that may be a for me, or it may be a for me, for whatever. But it'd be fun. Get the little Wallspot Mini back up and functioning again. So yeah, maybe that's the plan. We'll work on getting a M4P with a Manta M4P with CB1 up and running on this. Clipperize it, and then the Delta someday we'll do something with that. The baby belt we'll work on that someday and get that going. I might end up giving that one to Chris Travis because Chris Travis had won a baby belt from me many years ago, and Rob fell on some hard times and had some medical things go on, so he wasn't able to get the kit out to him as promised. So Chris Travis, if you're watching, hit me up and I'll work on getting that to you, but it is missing some stuff. So I'll have to at least get some parts together for you, and then you can play around with it. It'll be a tinker machine for you. Just 11 more to go. You are correct, JPP. We are only 11 more to go, and we've only got about a half an hour left in the stream. So we'll see if we can make it happen. Just found a stealth burner mount for the drop effect hot end. Nice. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, the drop effect, I've got 2 of them. I've got the OG 1.2, like I said back there. Oh, I had to. I don't have 2 anymore. I keep forgetting. I don't have the Bear anymore. The Bear has the other one. It was the Prusa edition, the V3. Well, Thorpe, it hasn't gone down, but now it has because you keep unsubbing. So let's just be realistic here. I need 12 more to go because even when I hit that number, Thorpe is still going to just unsub anyway. So it doesn't matter. I still need 12 more to go, so I can guarantee that 1200. Because Thorpe will just drop the number anyway. He's such a bully like that. So yeah, we're 12 away. I'm just going to keep saying from now on, whatever the number is, I'm always going to say I need 1 more than that because Thorpe is always going to do that. Even though he says he wouldn't as he resubs to the channel. This is for the new Next G one. Yeah, the Next G is just the hot end. It's not the actual. It's not the actual drop effect hot end. It's their collab that they did. Yes. Well, Thorpe, if I go back and I look and I see that you just subbed to the channel, and I know you were subbed for a while, and now it shows you're a new sub in the last 7 days, then I wonder how that could happen. But we're getting close, guys. We're getting close. By close, I mean close to the end of the stream, so you guys don't have to be tortured by my face anymore. And don't forget, if you're on the TikToks, go on the TikToks and look up Bearded Bucket and give him a follow on TikTok. He is currently live streaming his positron, or was. Let's see if he's still live on the TikToks. There's my daughter. Her TikTok she just made. I don't know, but that one's on. Let me go to my lives. Let's see, where's Bearded Bucket? Let's go back and search for Bearded Bucket. Bearded Bucket shows he's live. Yep, Bearded Bucket is live. There we go. So Bearded Bucket is currently live building his positron. See? But yeah, so if you want to see Bearded Bucket build his positron, go hit him up on the TikToks. It's something that the Chinese government uses to spy on Americans. Yes. Hey, Sergio, you have fun with the granddaughter, good sir. Stay out of trouble, stay out of jail. All that fun stuff. Make the good choices. I will come back and watch his stream after I'm done streaming myself. So, but yeah, Bearded Bucket is currently working on his positron. I know that there's been people saying that I need one. Not gonna lie, I would love one, but that would be one of those printers I would not get rid of because I'm part of the group. I'm part of the team. So, if I could acquire one, I'm a part of the team. It will always be something I have so that I can continue to build and grow with the team and help them provide knowledge and skills to those who are looking to build them or keep them going. So, yeah. Any upgraded heat breaks for the Crazy Mosquito clone? For the NF Crazy... I do not know. Do not know. And Bob, you are correct, sir. I keep telling my family, I'm like, 3 hots and a cot. Are you kidding me? Sounds like a dream. Wake up in the morning, do what I gotta do, have breakfast, go back to bed, wake up in the afternoon, eat lunch, do what I gotta do, go back to bed, wake up in the evening, eat dinner, do what I gotta do, go back to bed. Seathorpe, you kind of are understanding. Depends on what county. True. I guess depending on where you're at, depends on what kind of a vacation it would be. Some places be a little harder than others to relax. But small county with, only a few people holding cells down wouldn't be too bad. Especially if you're just in county. Counties tend to be a little bit easier going. Not always, though. The one and only time I spent the night in a county facility, the breakfast in the morning was very dry cinnamon sticks, like cinnamon roll sticks, very dry. As for drinks, the joys of being the new guy in and only being there for a night was there was nothing to drink. Yeah, needless to say, other people were grabbing more than one of something, and I was not going to be the person to ask them kindly to not do that so that I could have one. So I just let it be. Yeah. So, sometimes things like that happen where you get to spend the night with some people that you weren't planning on spending the night with. So, but yeah, they were pre-packaged cinnamon sticks. Nice. You craving some school breakfast cinnamon or the French toast sticks? Nice. Yeah, speaking of, we got a little while back, we went to the thrift shop. I said something about needing a waffle iron so that I could get some of those delicious donuts and press them in a waffle iron. Well, after that, my wife said, "Oh, look, a waffle iron," when we went to the local Goodwill. And it's one of those like restaurant or hotel style ones where you pour the batter in and then you grab the handle and you flip it and let it cook until the light comes on, and then you flip it back and open it up and pop the waffle out. So we found one of those for $5. And we happen to have some cinnamon rolls, like the pre-made rolls. So I'm going to put a few of those across the top of the iron. Once they thaw out, they were in the freezer, so I'm going to take them out and stick them in there. We also have some sugar cookies. Like we have some pre-made frozen sugar cookies. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take those. They're going to let them thaw out here over the night. And then tomorrow, hopefully, they'll be thawed out enough that we can throw them on the waffle iron and flip them and cook them and have some awesome waffled sugar cookies and cinnamon rolls tomorrow. So fingers crossed they thaw out tonight and we can do that. Yeah, the donuts, the Amish crack donuts are amazing. I mean, they're not really Amish crack donuts, but I want to get those. I will have to remember for my next trip to Indiana to get some. And now that I have a waffle iron, I can try my idea of waffle ironing them and see how they turn into, see what kind of donut waffles they can turn into and how good they would be. Take some frozen waffles and put them in some French toast batter. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Put them in French toast batter and then, do that. But I'm liking the idea of just being silly and, using the waffle iron for not waffle iron related things just to see how they turn out. So, gonna have to probably get some cooking spray to spray in there first just so that it doesn't stick to the iron. Because the cookies and the cinnamon rolls have a lot of sugar in them. And when you heat up sugar, it becomes very tacky. So we'll have to make sure that I get some non-stick cooking spray. Bring some wax paper with for the donuts. Yeah. Nice. So, anyway, though, guys, we're kind of getting down here. Now we've got, what is it, roughly 15-ish, 20 minutes to go. I'll do my little, if you guys like what you see, you want to hang out, you're not already a member, consider becoming a member of the channel. If you want to be a badass, consider gifting some memberships to the channel. If you would like to do super chat or sticker, feel free. I love it when you do that kind of stuff. Helps me out. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App are all linked in the description down below. The shop link is also there too. So feel free to hit up the old shop.makermynexus.com or click on the shop link in the tabs there. And then you can get some sweet Maker My Nexus merch, which also helps me out. Other than that, yes, you can stream from the camera from Klipper. So you can stream a printer in. As a matter of fact, there's the inside of the K1. It's running Klipper. You just need to grab the IP address with the little extension at the end that you see on Klipper. And just to show you that it is working as it should be, give me just a minute to jump over here. Wait, let's do this. Let me load up Orca Slicer, and I'll show you that it is moving in live time, like live. It's not currently just a still image. I mean, realistically, I can walk over there and shove my hand in there, I guess would give you the same effect, right? But yeah, you can pull the cameras from Klipper into OBS. So let's see here. Let's go to K1, device. Wait for it to load. There we go. And then now, since there's nothing on the build plate, let's hit the old home feature. See, there's the printer moving around. So yes, good sir, you definitely can. That's streaming off of the built-in camera that came with the K1. I'm pulling the feed into my OBS and you're seeing it live. You can't really see it above me, but you can kind of see the print head has been moving around. And then now if you look, you can see the bed here shifting up as it's moving up. I can barely see it on my screen, but I know it's getting close. There it is. But it's currently coming up into place. Yep. But yeah, you can currently stream it. So if you were going to be live streaming to like Twitch, Twitch or YouTube, you could definitely do that and then just stream the camera from the printer. As a matter of fact, I printed however many of these guys it was, but these are little for the Works and Rockwell batteries. These are little mounts or holders. They are I can sell them if I wanted to, kind of a print. So I printed a bunch of them. If anybody's interested, if you've got a Rockwell or a Works, hit me up. I got a bunch of them. I'll sell you a couple for pennies. Not really pennies, but dollars. Just wish you could use more than one Bamboo printer at the same time in OBS. You should be able to, built over bot. Is it because, like, I don't know how Bamboo does that, but I'm not 100% sure how Bamboo does it, so I wouldn't know. I only have one Bamboo printer, which, speaking of, I guess I'll have to look into how to get Joel on the OBS as well. Because I don't know exactly how it gets its camera feed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what I need to put in there. I'll have to do some snooping on that. It would be kind of cool to add that into, but yeah. So you can definitely stream Clipper each device. As a matter of fact, let's see here. Let me go into my webcam tab and yep. Here's what you got to do. Let me go into my right screen. You basically want to copy the IP address, and then where it says URL to stream, you're going to copy the IP address and add in the /webcam/ action equals stream. You're going to copy this into the end of it in your sources. So when you create a source, you'll put in, let's see, on that one, I have it listed as a browser plugin. So you're going to use a browser source and then just add in the IP address with the info at the end there. Bamboo Labs A1 Mini plus Sonic Pad video. It would be interesting considering Bamboo Labs does not do Clipper, or they claim it's not Clipper. So would not be an easy thing to do. Seems to lock up when you do more than one. Well, I will do some snooping there, Bob, and see what I can find out for you. Yeah, I'll do some snooping, see what I can do for you, or find out for you. But yeah, so like I've got the http:// the IP address /webcam/ action equals stream, and then I put it in at 720 or 1280 by 720 is my resolution I put it in as. And yeah, that's it. So I only did 720 because I think the camera on that is, you know, the target is 60 frames according to this. But I think when it's showing the little frame counter, it doesn't go anything over like 12. Oh yeah, no JPP, it's all good, man. But where you were joking, somebody may see that and go, yeah, why doesn't he do that, or why can't you do that? And it's just because it's not running Clipper. Bamboo is running its own proprietary thing. And I just wanted to make that known so that if somebody had that question, maybe they fall across this video and they understand. Ended up putting IP cameras on them. Hey. That works, my good man. That works too. Bamboo is the devil. They definitely have a bit of a market on being devilish. Yes. Yes, they do. They do make it very hard for people in the open source community to want to enjoy their products when all they want to do is do open source things, you know. But again, they're not an open source printer. So oddly enough, Bob, I think more souls pay to give their souls than they actually buying them. Yeah, JPP, you can run Clipper on the Prusa, and then running Clipper on the Prusa, you'd be able to set it up with the Sonic Pad. So yeah, that would be something you can do. Like I said, I need to actually play around with that Sonic Pad, but we first need to get that guy working, because I don't necessarily want to play around with the Sonic Pad on too much right now until I got that running, because I know the Sonic Pad will be on that when it's up and running. So that is the goal for right now, is to get done the other projects. Putting the Sonic Pad on the Ender 3 that you want to give away would be a little silly, but it wouldn't be something we couldn't at least do to get Clipper set up on it. You know what I mean? Like, we could at least get the basic, it could create the Clipper firmware that we could install in there. But if we're going to put a custom board in it, then there would be really no point, especially since I think that's got one of the OG like 1.1.2 or 1.1.3 boards in it, if I remember correctly. It's got one of the old boards, and we're going to want to upgrade that. So by I don't think, honestly, that would work, now that I think about it, because of the way the firmware would have to be installed. It wouldn't be an easy install on an older board like that. At least not right away, because the first thing we'd have to do is install a bootloader on it, which would involve breaking out an Arduino and then going through the process of burning or flashing a bootloader to it. And then once the bootloader was on it, then we could, continue down that path. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I get lucky and Big Tree Tech gets back to me about working with me on some of that. They've been really good about ignoring me lately. So yeah, and like I said, we'll figure something out. Even if I could get one of the newer Creality boards to put in the old Ender 3, then that would work too. So maybe I get lucky and Creality gets back to me, because I have not heard back from Creality in quite some time now. I messaged them quite a while ago. Let me shrink this back down to normal size. Let me go look at my emails and see if anything new has come in yet today. Nope. Last email I got was at 4:45 from Polymaker, just letting me know they're just doing a follow-up. How would you rate the help Sean gave you? Oh, 5 stars all the way. Gotta rate Sean real quick, guys. Hold on. Can't not rate Sean. Sean's good dude. I even had to type something nice in there, because gotta let him know Sean was a good catch. Came with your Ender 5 Plus. We could definitely use it for that. As long as it's one of the newer boards that's 32-bit and has the ability to be flashed easier, yeah, we could definitely do that. Yeah, if it's a Creality board, just I believe it's the 4.2 dot something. Just look on the board and tell me what the model number or version number is on the board. Let me know. There we go. I made my rating for Sean because Sean's a good dude. No, he's not. The 3D Print General is not my hall pass. You are correct. Hey, look at that. Polymaker just liked my my post on X earlier today. Yeah, just let me know what the model number is. You can send me a picture of the board or whatever. There's a really good chance it's a Creality board. It's meant for their printers. There's a good chance that it'll work perfectly fine in the Ender 3. So you just grabbed it, checking it. Okay. Not a problem, good sir. I see that Digital Dragon got his rat rig parts in, so that's pretty awesome. I really would love to build a rat rig V4. Was it the V Core 4? Yeah, I really would love to build one of those. Not gonna lie. That would be a awesome beast of a machine to have here in the office. The version 2.2. Let me double check. I think the 2.2 is a 32-bit. Creality the 2.2 board. Okay, so the Creality 2.2 board for the CR10S Ender 5 Plus. Let's take a look. Just looking at a picture right now. All of that looks 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's a lot of extra holes on that. Let's see, does it have anything additional information? No. In the description, let's see what it says. Nothing. It's just a picture of the board because it's an older board, of course. I know that much. Silent Country. See, I have the Ender 5 Plus about 2 months ago, or 2 months old. Creality. It is the V2.2 8-bit silent board. What plug-and-play 32-bit silent board with dual Z? I'm confused by what that guy is saying. I'll do some snooping. Creality 2.2 logging file. Upgrade silent board for Ender 5 Plus. Yeah. My only concern is going to be mounting holes, and it looks like it's got a different mounting pattern, which means the board's probably a different size than the standard board. So that being said, I don't know how well it'll work. It is saying it is an 8-bit board with silent steppers. In past experience, 8-bit board means no bootloader, or most likely no bootloader. Let's see here. I just saw what I was saying too. Bootloader. Bootloader possibly messed up on a Vita. Let's see, fix the issue. The printer is able to connect to the printer, or back to the printer. Install Creality's 1.70.2 firmware on the system. Doesn't da-da-da. Bootloader guide. Here we go. And it's on TH3D. Look at that. I know Thorpe just ran away. The Atmel 2560 ICPS programming header pins. So, yep, it is going to require that you have to flash the bootloader using the header pins. So, yeah, this is a 2.2 board, I believe. Doesn't actually say anywhere where I can see that. So yeah, it does look like it would need that. Little Mountie hat next to it, Sam Mountie. This should be a thing. I agree, Bob Carnes. I agree, and it is good to see you, Mr. Carnes. I hope you're doing well, sir. I hope the family is doing well. It has been a while since we have chatted. I haven't been on Vikings Discord. Part of the reason being is because I notice you guys are always in there chatting, but I always feel like if I just pop in, and it's a me thing. I know it's a me thing. But I always feel like if I just randomly pop in without an invite that I'm inconveniencing people. So I don't even pop in on any Discords really just to pop in. If people are chatting and they're like, hey man, what are you doing? Come hang out. Then I feel more inclined to like pop in and say hi, you know? Like the Canadian Mountie hat. Yes. Yes. But no, I'm doing well, Mr. Carnes. I've kind of decided that I want to take my YouTube here and go a different route with it. You also have the Big Tree Tech TFT35, and is that TFT35 and an E3V3? Because the E3V3 board will definitely work in the Ender 3, and that is clipperable, so we can clipperize it. At least clipperize it easily. So, pop it anytime. It's called Hangout for a reason. All right, Mr. Carnes. Well, I'll definitely remember that, good sir, and I will definitely be a little less afraid to pop in and say howdy. I'm like a scared field mouse these days when it comes to just popping into Discords. Hell, like I said, even on my own Discord, I don't pop in when the guys are doing things unless somebody's like, hey, get in here and say hey. I mostly anymore just want to kind of do the streams and then just kind of disappear into, the ether that is the internet, working on things, doing things, getting stupid ideas, and then trying to execute them. Yes. So right now, though, a real quick, since Mr. Carnes is here, we're doing what I'm calling the 3D printer rehab project. I'm just going to start rebuilding old printers, getting them up and functioning, and then give them away to people of lower income that cannot afford to get into it, whether it be, just individuals or, youth groups, programs, things that are going to help people get into 3D printing. That's what I want to do. So far, Polymaker and MicroSwiss are on board for the project. Polymaker is providing filament. I've got 6 rolls of what was ordered thanks to their kindness and generosity. I have 6 rolls of it here. I have the remaining from the first order. I've got the remaining coming tomorrow. MicroSwiss, their care pack they sent out for the first 3 printers, which is the CR10S Pro V2, the Ender 3, and the Ender 3 Pro back there. All that stuff should come in tomorrow. So I'm going to do an impromptu stream tomorrow, and we'll probably work on this guy with the parts that they sent. I don't know what they are, but we'll know. We'll find out together on stream tomorrow. And yeah, that's pretty much been it, man. I just been focusing on working on old printers, getting them up and functioning, getting them running, and then I want to give them away. I'm not going to be doing like stream giveaways where like we build it and then give it away to somebody on stream. I want it to go to people that have, like low income, less fortunate, youth groups that could use them, things like that. I want it to go somewhere where it can maybe help inspire someone that, wants to get into it but can't afford to. I got a lot of help myself in this community over the years. Mr. Carnes, you're definitely one of them as well. You and the missus were definitely, helpful as all hell for many years. And I don't want to see, I want to see more people get that kind of love and attention. So I want to build these printers up and then just give them to them, Loud. yeah, that is kind of where I'm at though. I want to see more people enjoy 3D printing and enjoy the hobby, and I want to get those who can't necessarily afford to get into it. I want to be able to give to them and get them in. I'm not going to be able to help the entire world. I know that, but I want to start kind of close to home. I figure try and find people in my area that are less fortunate that want to get into 3D printing, and then kind of as things spread and kind of grow, maybe more people come on board, they like the idea and they want to do something, and then they kind of start, it kind of grows into their areas and then they start doing it. And maybe one day there's several of us throughout the states that are doing these things and helping, maybe our state. You get like one or two guys in each state that are building these printers like this and giving them to people in their area. That would be pretty sweet to see. But every project has to start somewhere, and it's always some idiot with an idea that creates a headache for the world. And I'm hoping this is me. I'm hoping this is what I do. So, but guys, we're at the 2-hour mark. This was, again, just pretty much just a kind of a hangout stream tonight because I'm waiting for stuff, and that's why we're going to do an impromptu stream tomorrow as well. So once the filament and the parts from Microswiss get here, I will tweet out, let you guys know. They're supposed to be here. The filament will be here most likely in the morning. My mail gets delivered usually between 9 and 11. And then the other stuff, the Microswiss stuff, is coming UPS. And they're saying 1:30 and 4:30, so somewhere between 1:30 and 4:30. So if things work out, it'll be 5 o'clock Central Standard tomorrow. So again, 5 o'clock CST. If all goes well, we'll be going live again. You waiting on filament too? Nice, off axis. It's always good to have filament coming. Sadly, 13 rolls, but only 4 shipped so far. Yeah, all of it's shipped for me, but only 6 will arrive today, and the rest will arrive tomorrow, but I can't use any of that. That is to be given to whoever are the recipients of these printers. So all the filament that I got, I was supposed to order some ABS and ASA for myself so that I would have that to print replacement parts for the printers as needed, but I didn't. I just ordered more PLA, so I had more PLA to be able to give away with the printers. So I'm going to do Polymaker Loves You. I asked, they sent. Nice, off axis. Yeah, I am now part of the crew with Polymaker as well. I don't have an affiliate link yet. I haven't been offered that option, but they are sponsoring Tuesday night filament giveaways here. So on Tuesday nights, if you come and hang out, we'll be giving away a roll of filament there. And then they're also sponsoring the filament for the printers to go with them. So I ordered several different colors of Polylite PLA in a couple different colors, like I said. And what will happen is I'll bring the printer and I'll bring a couple of each color. They can pick like 3 rolls of filament to go with that printer, and then they'll have 3 rolls of filament to get them started in printing. So they can pick 3 colors and just have at it. So that is my thought as I drop off and deliver printers to, folks that could use them. You only got 1 roll of TPU on the way? Nice. Nice. But everybody, I love your faces. I hope you guys have a great evening. And as my stupid says, or as we've kind of as we've oddly done, or as we've kind of branded a motto for the 3D printing rehab project, we're making older printers gooder. So yeah, we're going to definitely continue to make older printers gooder. So you guys, though, I will give you the usual spiel, and I'm going to end this bad boy. It is now 7:15. We're a little bit over the 2-hour mark. But whoever expects me to be on time for anything, right? So everybody knows you, Marcel. You are an amazing person. I'm glad you're hanging out again in the streams, good sir. And Bob, it is good to see you. I'm glad you popped in this evening. It's awesome you're here. But yeah, everybody, before we go, let's take a peek. We're still at 1189. So we're 11 away. Hopefully on the next stream we can gain 11 and we'll get there. And by 11 I mean 12, because Thorpe will just unsub once we hit 1200 just to be that guy. So we need 12. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out. The usual spiel: stay out of trouble, stay out of jail, happy 3D printing, and all the things. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.